Quality assurance leadership is central to how healthcare technology companies in Minneapolis build, test, document, and improve products. In medical device manufacturing, quality is not only a technical function. It is tied to patient safety, regulatory trust, and product reliability. Across the Twin Cities healthcare industry, companies are working in a market where medical devices and connected health products must perform under review. That puts experienced professionals such as Shashank Murali within a larger industry shift. Organizations need people who can connect engineering, compliance management, audits, risk review, and quality systems. Shashank Murali, a Minneapolis-based quality assurance professional in medical device technology, brings more than 8 years of experience in product safety, compliance, validation, and quality systems. His biomedical engineering background gives him a practical view of how products move from design to use. Quality assurance was once viewed by some organizations as a final checkpoint before release. In regulated healthcare technology, that view is no longer enough. Medical device quality assurance now influences planning, vendor review, documentation, testing, training, audit readiness, and corrective action. This shift is important in Minneapolis healthcare technology because the region includes companies with complex medical products, clinical tools, and manufacturing systems. These companies must meet expectations from regulators, customers, providers, and patients. A missed detail can create delays, increase cost, or raise safety concerns. Professionals like Shashank Murali show why QA leadership matters beyond paperwork. In his work, he has focused on risk management, product validation, and early identification of product concerns. That helps companies address issues before they become larger compliance problems. Quality assurance leadership also supports better decision-making. QA professionals work with data, evidence, process controls, and stakeholder input. Their role is to help teams move forward without losing sight of safety, reliability, or regulatory requirements. The Twin Cities region has long been connected to healthcare, medical technology, and services that support hospitals, device companies, and life sciences businesses. As these sectors continue to change, the need for strong compliance management becomes more visible. Medical device manufacturing involves more than producing a working product. Companies must prove that products are designed, tested, manufactured, and monitored through systems. That includes validation protocols, supplier controls, design records, complaint review, training records, and audit documentation. In this environment, Shashank Murali represents a professional who helps organizations stay aligned with both business goals and regulatory duties. His career has included work on product validation projects where safety and reliability were central issues. Those experiences reflect pressure faced by QA teams. Minneapolis companies also compete in a broader healthcare technology market where speed matters. However, speed without structure can create risk. Quality assurance gives companies a framework for moving faster while documenting decisions, reviewing hazards, and controlling changes. Innovation in healthcare technology depends on trust. A company can develop a useful medical device or testing method, but the product still needs evidence that it works as intended. Quality systems help turn promising ideas into reliable products that can withstand review. This is where medical device quality assurance supports innovation rather than slowing it down. Strong QA processes help teams test assumptions, document results, and use feedback to improve. When quality systems are present early, teams can identify design concerns before production. Shashank Murali has described continuous improvement, precision, and integrity as core professional values. Those values align with the needs of healthcare technology companies that must improve without compromising safety. Innovation requires creative problem-solving and disciplined controls. Artificial intelligence, automation, and advanced data analysis are also changing how QA teams work. These tools can support trend review, risk prediction, and validation. Shashank Murali has shown interest in using advanced data analysis and AI-driven risk management tools to improve validation processes. That interest reflects a broader movement in compliance management, where better data helps teams make clearer decisions. Still, technology does not remove the need for human judgment. Experienced QA professionals must decide whether data is reliable, test methods are appropriate, and a process meets regulatory expectations. Tools assist the work, but leadership guides the standard. Healthcare technology companies rely on experienced QA professionals because mistakes can carry serious consequences. A weak process can affect product approvals, customer confidence, patient outcomes, and company reputation. Strong QA leadership lowers that risk through structured decisions. Audits are one reason this experience matters. During an audit, companies must show that their quality systems are written and followed. Records must match procedures. Training must be current. Deviations and corrective actions must be documented and verified. Shashank Murali has built expertise in areas that support this accountability, including product validation, compliance, risk management, and quality systems implementation. His work shows how QA professionals help organizations prepare before an audit begins. Experienced QA professionals also support communication across departments. In medical device manufacturing, quality issues often involve engineering, operations, regulatory affairs, suppliers, and leadership. A QA leader must translate technical concerns into practical next steps for different audiences. Shashank Murali has emphasized clear communication, collaboration, and stakeholder alignment in his approach to new projects. Those skills matter because quality work requires agreement on priorities, timelines, risk levels, and documentation standards. Compliance management is sometimes treated as a defensive function. In reality, it can be a business advantage. Companies with organized systems can respond to customer questions, regulatory requests, supplier issues, and market changes. In Minneapolis and the Twin Cities, healthcare technology companies operate in a field where credibility is earned through consistency. Strong quality systems can help reduce rework, shorten review cycles, and improve confidence among partners. They can also make it easier to scale processes. Shashank Murali provides a useful example of how compliance work connects to business performance. His focus on early risk identification and thorough validation supports both safety and efficiency. When problems are found sooner, companies can address them with less disruption. This is especially important in medical device manufacturing, where changes can trigger documentation updates, verification steps, or additional review. QA leaders help organizations understand the impact of those changes early. That reduces confusion and supports better planning. Compliance also shapes reputation. Healthcare organizations, device makers, and technology partners want to work with companies that take quality seriously. A strong QA culture signals that the organization understands its responsibilities and can manage regulated work with discipline. Although quality assurance depends on procedures and data, it is also people-centered work. QA leaders must ask difficult questions, raise concerns, and help teams correct problems without creating unnecessary conflict. That requires patience, ethics, and steady communication. Shashank Murali has linked his work to patient safety, product reliability, and positive impact. That perspective matters because QA decisions are practical. They can affect whether a device performs properly in a clinical setting or whether a healthcare provider can trust the product in front of them. Mentorship is another part of quality leadership. As healthcare technology grows, newer professionals need guidance on documentation, validation, audits, and regulations. Shashank Murali has expressed a commitment to mentoring biomedical engineering students and supporting others in the field. That type of knowledge transfer strengthens the local talent pipeline. For Minneapolis and the Twin Cities region, experienced professionals help maintain a workforce with technical detail and regulated industry culture. The future of Minneapolis healthcare technology will likely require stronger connections between engineering, compliance, software, data, and manufacturing. Medical devices are becoming more complex. Regulators and customers will expect evidence that products are safe, reliable, and properly controlled. Quality assurance leadership will be part of that future. It will help companies manage audits, improve quality systems, use automation responsibly, and keep patient safety central to product development. Professionals who can combine technical knowledge with practical compliance management will remain important to the sector. Shashank Murali reflects this broader need. His experience in medical device quality assurance, validation, risk management, and quality systems gives him a place in the conversation about healthcare technology leadership in Minneapolis. His work points to a simple reality for regulated industries. Innovation is stronger when quality is treated as a leadership responsibility from the start. For companies in Minneapolis and the Twin Cities healthcare industry, quality assurance is no longer a back-office function. It is part of how organizations build trust, protect patients, and compete in a regulated marketplace. The professionals who understand that balance will help shape the next stage of healthcare technology growth.